This program is sponsored in part by
Municipal Credit Union, serving the financial needs of our members since 1916. MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Transit Check saves money for commuters, lowers payroll taxes for businesses, and it's also good for the environment. With Transit Check, everyone benefits.
The Transit Managerial Benevolent Association, protecting the rights of non-represented active and retired managerial employees within the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Mike Landy, President.
Whether it's a landmark or a nightlight, Con Edison knows everything that depends on power matters to someone, so everything matters to us. Con Edison, everything matters.
Transport Workers Union Local 100, representing the 35,000 men and women who move New York. We're New York's public transit union. John Samuelson, President.
And by the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of the City of New York, fighting for the rights of the police officers who protect New York City. Patrick J. Lynch, President.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Transit Newsmagazine. This month, we're touring MetroNorth Railroad's overnight and event packages like the Clearwater Festival here in Croton Point Park. I'm Lena Lansky, and I'll be taking a MetroNorth package right after this party.
If you're looking for an overnight adventure, have we got some deals for you, like the new Madison Beach Hotel right here in Connecticut. I'm Mark Gross. Where's Lena?
I'm right here.
Lena.
I just got off MetroNorth, and wow, what an elegant hotel right on the beach. And this is just a start, because tomorrow we have 2 more great destinations to visit, and I get to catch up on my summer tanning.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one too. But before we go on a tour of these hotels and beaches, on this month's show,
teeing off for a good cause. I'm Trina Moore, and I've got that story.
You might think this is Ripley's Believe It or Not, but it's not. I'm Crystal Caloris, and I've got that story.
Hi, I'm Rachel Wallner at the Madison Beach Hotel with John Matters. John, tell us about the hotel.
Well, Rachel, the Madison Beach Hotel is over 100 years old. What started as a shipbuilding boarding house back in the early 20th century evolved over the years into a hotel, then a resort, which really had its heyday back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. By the time the current owners, the Duquesne family, bought the hotel in 2006, it was pretty run down. And what started as a renovation ended up as a total rebuild. What you see today was built and reopened in 2012, May of 2012. So we're only a 2-year-old hotel with a 100-year legacy.
So tell us about the amenities.
Well, each one of our 32 guest rooms faces the water, the Long Island Sound. Each one has its own furnished balcony. Rooms have king beds, double beds that can connect. We've got a beautiful restaurant, a spa, and we can handle banquet facilities for up to 150 people. So it's a popular wedding destination.
Tell us about the MetroNorth deal.
Oh, our MetroNorth deal is a great deal for New Yorkers, Rachel. Our package includes 2 round-trip train tickets from Grand Central to Madison. You'll enjoy continental breakfast each morning of your stay, and 20% discounts in the spa and in our restaurant. And that's for just $390 a night.
Great. Now back to the show.
this is the new Madison Beach Hotel, the only beachfront hotel in Connecticut. Every room faces the Long Island Sound, and the views are spectacular.
On Thursdays, the hotel hosts a music and arts series right on the beach, and I went to the Clearwater Festival with their own music and arts on the waterfront. Here's that story. Up to 30,000 people of all ages enjoyed over 100 musical performances, local food, and a variety of activities that kept everyone entertained over the course of the weekend.
There's lots of family events. Actually, here kids 12 and under get in for free, and so we try to make this a really nice family event. We have a family stage with a lot of wonderful family artists. Lori Berkner's performing today is one of the biggest family artists in the country. We've got the working waterfront. We have rides on tall ships and small boats. We've got discovery tents for kids to learn about what's in the Hudson River. We've got a whole children's area. So there's lots of activities here for kids and families.
This year's festival was dedicated to founders Pete and Toshi Seeger, who recently passed away. Pete Seeger, a musician and activist, started the festival in the mid-1960s to raise awareness for pollution in the Hudson River. His memory still lives on today with his symbol of advocacy.
It's really a celebration about their legacies this year. We're really celebrating what they did for the world, what they did for the Hudson River, and so we're really honored to do this in their honor.
The festival has all sorts of arts and crafts and handmade jewelry like Groovy Chicks that you can enjoy and also take home.
Most of my experiences have been growing up. We've come since we were really little. So when I was little, the kids area was the best thing ever. Hair wraps, henna tattoos. Now I can appreciate the music a little more.
We're the Ebony Hillbillies. We play old-time string music, we're a string band, old violin, string instruments, banjo, violin, bass, and a washboard player.
And if you like what you heard on stage, you might be inspired to learn a new instrument. Not all the activities at the Clearwater Festival are on land. You can also take a cruise on the Clearwater Sloop. The Clearwater Sloop is not the only boat in the Hudson River to sail on. You can also hop aboard the Mystic Whaler.
The Mystic Whaler was launched 2 years before the Clearwater. She was launched in 1967. And this is our 19th season on the Hudson River, working with Clearwater, conducting the environmental education programs that we do.
And of course, you can't go to a festival without trying the food. And here they have everything from Asian, Southern barbecue, Indian, vegetarian, and even Caribbean. The Clearwater Festival has grown into the country's largest annual environmental celebration.
We have kids go canoeing and kayaking and undertaking activities to help clean the river and learn about the environment of the river while they're doing that.
Today, Clearwater Festival continues to be environmentally friendly by having 7 solar-powered stages for music.
Bright smiles, dark eyes, bright smile, dark eyes.
Easy access from MetroNorth Railroad, and having all proceeds donated to various environmental education programs. On Sundays, the Madison Beach Hotel has a great brunch, and in the evenings, you can enjoy some s'mores by the campfire.
I'm here with Paula Smith, president of the Medford Oyster Festival. Paula, tell me about the Oyster Festival.
Oyster festivals along the shoreline community celebrate the history and the contribution that the shellfish industry has made to our economies in the state.
So Paula, tell me about your festival and when is it?
Our festival is Saturday, August 16th from 10 to 6 in downtown Milford. We close off the streets, have a huge pedestrian mall, and invite 50,000 of our closest friends and neighbors to join us for the day.
So what's the best way to get here?
The best way to get there, what we encourage folks to do is to take MetroNorth, train stop right in downtown Milford, half a block from the festival. No fuss, no muss, no traffic. It's the best way to see Milford that day.
Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Mark.
And for some more jokes, some New York City transit lawyers got together for a comedy night. We sent our reporter Melissa Gavin for some more fun.
In 2010, transit paralegal advisor Grace Scotto was diagnosed with cancer. Since then, she has been raising thousands of dollars over the years for Relay for Life.
Relay for Life is an annual event run by the Cancer Society where it takes place usually in a local field, and your team, my team is Go Scotto Go, needs to keep somebody on the track at all times. It's roughly an 8 to 10 hour event, and all of the monies raised go toward helping people in the local sense.
3 years ago, her friends in the Transit Law Department put together a comedy show to help raise additional funds for her. At last year's show, Grace, with the help of her transit family and the Metro Comics, were able to raise nearly $1,000 for Relay for Life. This year, Grace welcomed approximately 100 attendees, who shared a laugh and donated to a good cause.
You know, we're a family here at Transit, and that's how this kind of began. This is my transit family. So I'm very proud of that.
If laughter is the best medicine, then transit comedians are the cure.
What do lawyers use as birth control? Their personalities. Give it up.
This year's show was held at the Downtown Ale House and was hosted by MTA lawyer and fellow transit reporter Michael Rabinowitz.
The reason we put on a comedy show is because we're raising money for cancer research, and what better way to get together than to have a laugh? After all, laughter is the best medicine.
Fellow transit comedians brought laughter to all that attended, with guests smiling from ear to ear. They were happy to support Grace at a fantastic event.
It's very difficult. We're in our third year, and it's definitely gotten a lot easier. You want to find a convenient forum, and you want to make sure that you have people who are funny. And luckily, working at the Transit Authority, we have a lot of funny people, and all the comedians that night were all transit employees.
And she was a bad cook. She was actually such a bad cook, the flies chipped in to get the screen door fixed.
It's a lot of courage to be in the front of the room and you know, pour out what you got. So I admire him. I think he's doing a good job, and I'm just having a good time.
If you can find a police officer or a Dunkin' Donuts, you'll always see a police officer there.
We're having a wonderful time. Everyone came out for a great cause.
Lots of good comedy and great people to spend the evening with.
You know, we try to do what we can for Grace and her organization to help fight cancer.
Grace appreciated everyone's support and showed her gratitude by giving away door prizes.
It was wonderful. This is just a fantastic showing. I'm honored. I feel privileged to being part of the transit family. These are friends, and it's just a really wonderful show.
Through laughter and tears, the MTA family is always near. I'm Melissa Gavin, reporting for Transit News.
Yesterday, we were at the beach. Today, we're poolside at the Courtyard by Marriott Stanford downtown. And the best part, there's a hot tub that's looking really good.
And another great thing that Marriott has is a shuttle that will take you to the beach and to one of 2 local golf courses. And speaking of golf, Compto held their annual golf outing. Our reporter Trina Moore was there to tee off.
Compto, the Conference of Minority Transit Officials, held its 2014 golf outing fundraiser in Brooklyn that brought together people from different areas in the transportation field to help raise funds for high school graduates wishing to attend college.
We're about community events. We're about bringing people political aspirations and also aspirations within the transportation field together so that we can help our young people.
Compto's mission is to create a level playing field for people of color in the transportation industry, giving them an opportunity to showcase their talents and skills while being able to promote themselves within the industry. This event's focus, however, is on today's youth, with 72 participants playing with a goal of raising several thousands of dollars.
Anytime you're out here doing something that supports our youth and getting them a better chance to do better, I'll be right there.
Whether you're a pro or just playing for fun, the focus was less on the scorecard and more on giving back to the community.
I've been playing for over 20 years. I'm an Air Force Academy grad, so I've been playing a long time, and I'm still horrible.
While the concept of golf may appear easy, there's more to the sport than just landing a ball in a cup. It seems many of these players were here to work on their game. How's your golf game?
Okay, honestly, I'm pretty decent.
It's a lifetime work in progress. Working on it.
It doesn't exist because I don't golf.
Whether it was their long game or short game, some players were not up to par. Just like their scores, the support was high for future college students. The day was about relaxation, having fun, and for some, It's a chance to rekindle past friendships, grab lunch, and win prizes.
It's a chance to play with my friends from work that I haven't seen in the course of the year, and catch up on some old stories and have a good time.
From the clubhouse to the T, Comto is helping young people succeed. I'm Trina Moore reporting for Transit News.
I'm Stella and Sarah, and I'm here at the Courtyard Marriott in downtown Stamford, Connecticut with Todd. Todd, tell us about the hotel.
Stella, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, we are located right in the heart of downtown Stamford. We are surrounded by over 70 restaurants and shops. We're just minutes away from the beach, minutes away from MetroNorth train station. Just a great, great city to have a great time.
Tell us about the amenities.
We have 115 guest rooms. 5 of those are king suites, 5 of those are rooms with jacuzzi hot tubs, and then we also have a floor that has terraces that wrap around the building with giving you great views of the downtown Stamford area. In the lobby level, we have a full-service restaurant called Napa & Company that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It also received rave reviews by the New York Times. In the lobby level, we have a cocktail lobby lounge that's open nightly from 5 to midnight. And then in the lower level, we have a pool, jacuzzi, and a full-service gym. And if that gym doesn't meet your needs, directly across the street, we operate an additional gym.
Tell us about the MetroNorth deals.
We're very excited to be teamed up with MetroNorth this year. We have an Escape from New York City package that takes you right to the beach. It includes 2 round-trip tickets from New York to Stamford, Connecticut. We pick you up in style in our shuttle, bring you to the hotel. Upon check-in, you receive a deluxe accommodations. We give you 2 beach towels for the following day, accompanied with 2 bottles of water. We take you to and from the beach as many times as you would like.
I'm Stella and Sarah, and now back to our hosts.
After a day at the beach or just walking around downtown Stamford, you can end your day here at the R Bar in the lobby for some appetizers and drinks.
Last month, the MTA had a luncheon for its 94 chaplains at Grand Central Terminal to thank them for their years of service. Our reporter, Melissa Vargas, was there for the event.
New York City Transit has a tradition of honoring employees who, in the course of their duty, exhibit exemplary behavior. But this ceremony was to honor those who volunteer to help others.
We are honoring all of our chaplains who have been giving of the time, volunteering the times, 24/7, 365. And it's a tremendous thing they're doing to help all of our family members of the MTA, employees including the family members, and letting them know that because of their efforts together, collectively, they're very important to us. Every employee is very important to us.
In order to be considered for recognition, certain criteria had to be met.
It's a combination of things. The amount of times you respond, how quickly you respond, also based upon the nature of the situation. We have some very difficult situations, and the chaplain stands out, complimented by the people he's been helping, even on the most tragic situations.
All of them deserve special recognition. As I said, they get up, the phone rings, they get up and they're in motion, and that's what's so important. So every single one of them are special in their own way, and they all deserve an award.
The duties of a chaplain go above and beyond their duty as transit employees.
Chaplains respond to every bus accidents, people jumping from our trains, any employee who's sick, any employee who's injured, any employee, God forbid, there's a loss in the family. We do everything we can to help them out.
Being a chaplain means being part of something greater than yourself.
It's not about what I do, it's about what we do as a group. We work together as a team.
The work that this group focuses on is really helping people in their time of need. So after an accident or something happened within your family, when you're really trying to look for that place to turn, they're right there to support you and give you some not only spiritual but emotional support to get you through the situation. And they do a phenomenal job.
And while the recognition is appreciated, the real reward is helping others.
It's very rewarding. No amount of money can give you that satisfaction or that reward that you get from helping someone in their hour of need.
We just love having them, and I think the success speaks for itself because they've been around since 1993, so it's a long time, it's sustained, and they're not going anywhere.
These 95 chaplains here are honored to be honored at this year's Chaplains Luncheon. I'm Melissa Vargas, reporting for Transit News.
Oh, shoot.
Hi, I'm Jessie Maslowski, and I'm here with Christina at Delmar Greenwich Harbor. So Christina, tell me a little bit about the hotel.
Sure, the Delamar is an 82-room hotel located right on the waterfront in beautiful Greenwich, Connecticut. We're only an hour from the city by train, and we're close by Greenwich Avenue where there's lots of great shops and restaurants, also some beautiful area beaches nearby as well.
Tell me about the hotel's amenities.
We have a great full-service spa here called the Spa Delamar, so we offer treatments by Valmont and Belgique Recherche. We also have an amazing waterfront restaurant, La Scale, which is French fine dining. In addition, for all of our guests on the weekends, we do complimentary harbor cruises on Saturday and Sunday mornings aboard Prudence, which is right behind me. And we also have a great wine and cheese reception Friday and Saturday evenings for guests, complimentary bike rentals. And so it's really, just lots of things nearby. So even if you don't have a car, it's perfect because everything's within walking distance.
How about those MetroNorth deals?
Sure, this summer we have a great package we're offering. It's called the Still Revolutionary Culture Seekers Package. It includes an overnight stay at the hotel, tickets for 2 round trip on MetroNorth, as well as 2 tickets to the Bruce Museum of Science and Art located across the street. And for anyone coming by train, we do have a complimentary house car that can take you anywhere within the area and also pick you up from the train as well.
Thank you very much, Christina. Now back to our show hosts.
Our next hotel is the Delamar Greenwich Harbor and their restaurant La Scale's famous Raw Bar. I'm here with David Fletcher, manager. David, tell us about the Raw Bar.
Well, the Raw Bar is something that La Scale has Monday through Saturday. We start at 5 o'clock and we usually have a guy chucking fresh oysters, clams, and we also have Gulf shrimp and lobster. And talking about some shellfish, would you like to try one of our oysters?
Absolutely, thank you.
And right across from the Delamar is the Bruce Museum of Arts and Science. New York City Transit has its own museum and archives. We sent our reporter Krista Caloris out to dig up some history.
If you love the city and mass transit, you should spend some time exploring the New York Transit Museum. And while you're there, you can attend one of their educational lectures featuring pieces from the transit archives.
We're trying to hold about 3 or 4 a year. It's something we've only been doing for about 2 years now. I'm hoping that people will realize what we have in the collection and that it's not just what's on exhibit and it's not always just related to transportation.
It's one thing to talk about history, but to actually touch it? Next stop, the New York Transit Archives. The transit exhibit started as a temporary installation in 1976, but there was such an interest in mass transit that in 1989 it became the New York Transit Museum. Before that, in 1986, the Transit Archives began as a home to all things transit.
We save all of the historical material that's related to all of the different agencies, from Long Island Railroad, MetroNorth, and from Transit Authority. And we also retain all of the historical documents going back close to 200 years. The archives specifically make up photographs, maps, posters, documents, ephemera, and then the collection are the 3-dimensional objects that we have.
Due to the large collection, the archives are split between Livingston Street and Broadway. Access to the research material is free, but you must make an appointment.
Saving that part of New York's history is so valuable to various writers and students and artists who are interested in telling that story.
The collection has over 10,000 artifacts, which includes some eye-catching pieces, such as instruments and uniforms from when the Transit Authority had a band, and the famous model train collection that is displayed every year during the holidays at the Transit Museum Annex in Grand Central Terminal.
We have a couple different model train collections. One of them was done by a guy named Dr. George Rahili. He was an eye surgeon. They're mostly scale models of trolley cars and elevated cars that have, you can really tell just the detail that he put into that only, I guess, an eye surgeon could have.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then the 300,000 photographs in the archives tell a long history of the city and unusual finds from transit's past.
One of the most interesting photos that we recently came across are some photographs of crash test dummies that were used in various safety tests by transit. And there's actually photographs of them building the dummies, and they would build them
from sizes of small children up through full-grown adults. And then there's also a class photograph of all of the crash test dummies together.
Some of the items in the collection date back before there was a subway system, things forgotten through time. But that history is being preserved for us and our children's children by Transit Archives.
I think it's doing a lot of good work, and that it's finding a lot of things that we didn't know existed. So that in itself is a great thing, and it's a lot of beautiful stuff that goes back a couple 150 years or so, and seeing what the city really was, how it was built, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's always something that everyone should see. It's our history, and that's something that I think we all should not throw away.
Fashion Week may have come and gone, but here in the archives, a MetroCard dress is always in style. I'm Crystal Caloris reporting for Transit News.
We're on board Prudence, the Delamar's private yacht that takes their guests out on the weekends to enjoy the harbor.
The rooms, food, and cruise make your stay at the Delamar truly memorable. And remember, you can get to all the hotels this summer by using your MetroNorth Railroad deals and getaways.
And also remember, if you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, email us at transitnews@nyct.com. I'm Mark Gross. Thanks for watching.
And I'm Lena Lansky. Thanks for riding. Hey, Mark, let's take a seat because the captain's going to take us around the harbor right now.
This program is sponsored in part by
Municipal Credit Union, serving the financial needs of our members since 1916. MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Transit Check, saves money for commuters, lowers payroll taxes for businesses, and it's also good for the environment. With Transit Check, everyone benefits.
The Transit Managerial Benevolent Association, protecting the rights of non-represented, active, and retired managerial employees within the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Mike Landy, President.
Whether it's a landmark or a nightlight, Con Edison knows everything that depends on power matters to someone, so everything matters to us. Con Edison, everything matters.
Transport Workers Union Local 100, representing the 35,000 men and women who move New York. We're New York's public transit union. John Samuelson, President.
And by the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of the City of New York, fighting for the rights of the police officers who protect New York City. Patrick J. Lynch, President.